first this week was a momentous one. This week we heard for the first time in a long time from the man who was the most powerful leader in the world, Joe Biden, made his first public speech since he left office in January. And folks, it was as awful as you'd expect, confirming again that this puppet president was never really in charge. You really think this guy was the commander-in-chief making decisions that reshaped America? He doesn't even know to wait for the music to stop before he starts speaking.
Thank you. So good to be here.
Shotgun shack to the Superdome.
Who deserve help and paid for.
Yes, he was just going to deliver his full speech with the music blaring, even though no one could hear him. They had to abruptly cut the music. And what a speech it was.
I remember pulling into the parking lot, and I had never seen hardly any black people in Scranton at the time, and I was only going in the 4th grade. And I remember seeing the kids going by at the time called colored kids on a bus going by. It's about respect. It's about being able to look your kid in the eye and say, honey, it's going to be okay, and mean it. Well, that's what you're all about. That's what the legislation's about. It's about dignity. Simple dignity. Everyone deserves to be treated with dignity, regardless of their standing, regardless of the economic situation, regardless of who they are.
Yes, classic Biden, incoherent whispering to shouts of righteous anger. You know the thing. This was the puppet president who plunged America into dangerous culture wars, who didn't know what a woman was, who wanted children to be prescribed powerful puberty-blocking drugs, the man who allowed millions into the country illegally, 2 million a year under his disastrous presidency, the man who demoralised the working and middle class with Bidenomics, high inflation, crazy energy policies, and whose foreign policy was just incoherent, pathetically weak and expensive.